I'm Norm Morrison, and this is the Santa Fe Report. Thank you for being with me today. As you can see, or maybe you can't see, I've got a new kilt, and I just got it this morning. So this is the very first time I've ever worn it, and you guys are seeing it first. Now, I have worn a kilt before, not my own. I used to belong to an organization in which the dress uniform was a kilt and a Prince Charlie jacket. And it was a tartan, and it was made of 6 yards of Hebrides wool and all that good stuff. And it was amazingly warm in the winter. However, in the summer, a little bit uncomfortable. Now, this one that I have on obviously it isn't a tartan. It's made of cotton. It's black, and it's very lightweight and very comfortable. It's very cool, much cooler than shorts, and it's very liberating. So I'm kind of psyched about this, and it'll be interesting to see the sort of reaction that I get when I go downtown and walk around with it. So in those cool summer evenings when I'm walking around the plaza, the Texans will look at me and say, must be a local. The Californians won't even notice me, and those from Portland and Washington State will say, hey, neat guy. So it's going to be kind of cool just to see what the response is, but I've arrived Santa Fe. I mean, a kilt and a T-shirt that says Leonard Skinner. I'm a big Southern rock fan, among various other genres, and my Western belt with a silver buckle and various accoutrements around it. I mean, this is typical Santa Fe. It's the only other place I can think of that I wouldn't be noticed would be probably Austin, Texas. If I was in Constitution Avenue back in DC, there'd be a lot of WTFs going on. Anyway, thank you again for being here. And I really haven't got an agenda for today or a theme or a subject, other than what I really want to say, and this is the important thing for today's video, is I want to say thank you for all those of you that are watching my video blog. And I appreciate the emails and messages that you've sent in support. It's been absolutely wonderful. I even have YouTube subscribers on my channel. Never occurred to me that anyone would ever subscribe to my YouTube videos. So it's really gratifying, and thank you so much. It's even being watched around the world, and that just blows me away. And all this has happened in the course of, a little more than a week and a half now. This is video number 10, and I just am very humbled by the response I'm getting, and I have much gratitude. A month ago, this wasn't even on my radar scope, and the way it's blossomed just really blows me away. Now, today is kind of a self-care day for me. I'm just sort of chilling and taking it easy. I just finished a 3-day transformation workshop with Louisa Kolker, and it was absolutely an amazing event. Not always comfortable, sometimes pretty intense, but that's just kind of the nature of the work. And in the workshops at the transformation events that Louisa does, Louisa being a psychoanalyst and a practicing shaman, it's a combination of psychology, of the archetypes of the ego, the inner child and the warrior, and various other archetypes. And that's not uncommon type of work to me. She does it differently than I've experienced before joining up with what Louisa's doing. I used to participate in the big mind, big heart process with Genpo Roshi, Dennis Marzell, a guy from New York originally that is the highest ranking Zen master outside of Japan. And personally, the guy is just a really neat guy. I like him a lot. And he has a process of digging through the various compartments, the various voices of the ego that has provided me with a lot of success in the past too. But this weekend at Luis's event was very powerful for me. And through the process, a number of things were uncovered, but there were two very profound things for me, which I'm not going to be sharing, but they allowed me to understand the patterns that I've had all my life. And once the knowledge of the pattern itself and what is behind the pattern becomes conscious, then you're able to manage it. It's not a case of eradication, it's a case of embracing the various parts that you be. And I was able to do that, and it's a very liberating experience. And I'm just going to keep on doing these events with Louisa. And please check out Louisa. Her website is louisakolker.com, LuisaColcer.com. Or if you Google her, I think if you Google Santa Fe Shamanic Healing, you'll also get to her website. Now, these events are relatively small, a couple of handfuls full of people, 13 to 16 sort of people in a closed environment, a very safe environment. And many of the people were what I consider old friends, because we've done this sort of work in the past. Few new people, or at least new to me, and it was wonderful to meet them. And it amazes me that how quickly you can bond with people, literal strangers, in an environment like that, where you're sharing yourself and exposing yourself in a very safe environment. And I've not only have I had some success in understanding myself a little better, but I've made some new friends. Anyway, thank you again for watching my video. Thank you for being here today. And I'm Norm Morrison. This is the Santa Fe Report. Have a good day, folks.